A study has come out in the journal Pediatrics finding a correlation between various forms of harsh physical punishment and the onset of a range of mental illnesses. Wow, this is a really big deal. Parents, listen up. I know a lot of children from my generation were disciplined through forms of physical punishment, including spanking. So this is something to really, really pay attention to. And there's a lot of sort of subtle distinctions in the study, but really that is the main gist. Now, got me thinking a little bit about what we've done in our family. My husband and I have chosen not to use any forms of physical punishment for our children, including spanking. And here are the reasons why. Number one is that when my child has done something wrong, I want them to get the message of what they've done. And for that, I need words. And even though sometimes when I get really upset or angry, I wish that my words were even taken down a notch, they are still words. So I want that message to come across through words. And the number two reason why my husband and I have chosen not to use spanking as a form of punishment, looking at my notes here, is that when we have a really big disciplinary issue, and believe me, we have them, and things get pretty heated, it seems like when it starts to get better is when my child calms down. And I think that by using physical punishment, including spanking, that my child wouldn't calm down. I think it would actually even make him possibly more upset, which is another thing that makes me not want to use that means of punishment. Third thing is, what we do when one of our kids does something which we think is wrong is that we give a timeout, and that usually helps them to calm down. And what I'm trying to get them to do is to think about what they've done, to reflect a little bit. And I'm not sure this happens when a child gets spanked, for example. Do they then think about, oh, this is what I did? Or when the spanking is over, do they just say, okay, my punishment's over, I'm done? So that's where I come out. We do not spank. I don't think it's the right thing to do, personally. But I want to hear from parents who do spank their kids, why they think this is an appropriate form of physical punishment and why they're doing it and what they think about this study, because this is a really, really big study. So please comment on this vlog on CloudMom, and thank you so much for joining.